Welcome back to another Leaf Blower Revolution guide. In this guide, we'll be talking about how to effectively farm equipment in the tower. Now, you want to be farming the tower, especially if you're wanting to gain as much damage as you can, as you're going to be most likely wanting to be farming Cursed Cheese and also Curses to gain the most damage possible, as Cursed Cheese and Curses is going to be one of the best, if not the best, source of damage at your current progression level. Now, how do we exactly get the most out of farming the tower? Now, there are a couple of upgrades and also things that you need to know to effectively farm equipment in the tower. So let's head over to the tower now and make sure, this is our number one tip on how to increase your equipment gains, is that you need to be over tower floor 3000. So if we go over to the tower right now, if you're above tower floor 3000, and if you don't know how to get more tower floors, you can either purchase them in the MLC shop, but that only gives a small amount. The main amount that you're going to be getting is through crafted leaves and the more tower floor properties. But the reason we want to start farming our equipment over tower floor 3000 is that it's going to give you a guaranteed chance of that enemy when you kill it to drop an equipment. As you see here, I'm getting a lot of equipment and a guaranteed equipment drop rate when I kill an enemy here. Now that you've also noticed that there are a lot more equipments popping out of an enemy as well, as long as every time I collect a equipment, I get 8 of them besides 1. There are a couple of different upgrades that will do this, but we'll get into that later. Another thing that you can get quite early on that will help you increase the amount of equipment you get is an artifacts. You can either have this, clicking this with the Blazing Skull, or you can have it on auto use. But basically the Blazing Skull will basically spawn a whole, depending on your prioritization, meaning that how many enemies you have to kill on the floor. But it doesn't really matter, but it does if you want to climb the tower. But what this Blazing Skull does is it spawns 5 enemies, meaning that you will be killing more enemies, which means you're going to be increasing the amount of equipment that you get. You can also have this on auto use. It won't be as effective as continually using the use button, but you're able to AFK with the auto use on. Another thing is, if you're into the pyramid and you're looking for more equipment, is going to be in the ancient shop, which is going to be here, item drop count. Increases item drop count by 1 per level, meaning that you get more equipment and more equipment will pop out of an enemy as well, which will significantly increase the amount of equipment that you get. Another thing is going to be in the unique leaves. In the unique leaves, there is a equipment leaf here, which you get an air turbine in the tower at tower floor 321, and which is great, because this unique leaf gives you equipment collect count +2 and also equipment count +10, which will dramatically increase the amount of equipment that you get per enemy, like you see here, popping out 8 different equipment, giving 8 different equipment per when you pick up the equipment. However, the one thing that you also need to keep in mind is using your scrolls, especially the pet scroll and the unique leaf scroll, because not really your pet, but definitely the unique leaf scroll, as that will affect all your unique leaves here, increasing the bonus. Without using that scroll, unique leaf scroll, you will be collecting 7 besides 10 of the equipment when you collect an equipment. Now, that is all for this equipment collecting guide. If you have any questions, please leave them below in the comments, and make sure you like and subscribe. I will catch you in the next one.